tough to make a new IP without being accused of cloning these days. After all, there are only so many things that can be done with games in theory, and trying to bring something fresh to the market is a tricky proposition. But Bulletstorm may just have enough freshness to make an impression. Marooned on a hostile world, the player must wade their way through scores of enemies in Bulletstorm, armed with lots of guns, a versatile energy leash, and a very foul mouth. Bulletstorm is massively violent and crammed with off-color humor and bad language. It's not for kids, but it is an awesome playground, and it is all about style over substance. Bulletstorm looks pretty enough thanks to generally well put together environments. Enemy models are repeated quite a lot, but they do get cycled often enough not to feel overly exploited. But where Bulletstorm really shines in terms of presentation is the voice acting. The excellent visuals and special effects are almost overshadowed by the pitch-perfect delivery of dialogue that ranges from hysterically funny to completely cringeworthy. If you are after a good laugh with your action and don't mind the jokes being on the wrong side of colourful, the actors will have you in stitches. Bulletstorm plays pretty much like any other first-person shooter. The player gets a bunch of guns and has to use them to blast away at enemies. But the currency in the game is earned by killing with style. The more inventive your kills are, the more points you get, and the more upgrades you can afford. The game provides plenty of opportunities for interesting kills, including impaling enemies on spikes, knocking them off ledges, and a host of other stuff. To make it even easier, the player is provided with an energy leash. This tool not only helps reach things in difficult spots, but can also be used to fling enemies about. The combination of style kills and the leash is where most of Bulletstorm's freshness lies, and if the idea appeals to you, you will likely have a great time in trying to figure out new and inventive ways to dispatch bad guys. As said before, Bulletstorm is very funny. Much of the game's entertainment value stems from the dialogue and the often ridiculous kills that the player comes up with. The plot is pretty much a non-entity, crammed with predictability. It is really there as a reason for the player to be able to kill lots of bad guys and engage in foul-mouthed conversations. Bulletstorm has a fairly long single-player campaign and offers a number of multiplayer modes as well. The fun of co-op play, with players collaborating for even more crazy kills, is thoroughly addictive. Bulletstorm won't change the world or deliver any important messages. It is irreverent, mindless, and crammed with elements that make it very unsuitable for youngsters. But it will provide grown-ups with a great amount of fun if their tastes lie in the directions that it provides. In short, if Bulletstorm suits your tastes of entertainment, it will prove to be massive amounts of fun.